It gets even fancier. Look at that. Oh, like this. Hello, gang. Hello, friends. Hello, gang friends. Welcome back. We've got some plants today. We're doing plant stuff. Thanks for being here with me today. I love having you here, but I also love getting big boxes of nail stuff in the post when you have no idea what's in them. It's one of the most exciting things ever, but I'm pretty sure, now I could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure this is from MelodySusie. They have sent me some things to have a look at and review, so let's have a look at them and review them. So I haven't looked at them yet. I have opened the box and I've taken this out of its plastic. I'm going to keep the bubble wrap because, you know, when you need to post things, bubble wrap. And first we have this. How pretty is this? I love that stuff. And then this big box of stuff. Oh, that's heavy. And then some bits. So, were they stickers? They're stickers! So excited. Thing is, I know that you get excited by this stuff as well, so it's fine for me to be a tad excitable. I have a discount code. I'll put it on screen and it will be in the description. Oh, look at these bottles. I don't think that's what's in here. These are the plant ones, but it just shows you all the different bits of stuff. And then these stickers. Look at these. How adorable. Look at your little light. Oh, they're cute. What shall I stick them on? I'm sure I'll find something. Is it their birthday, maybe? Are they turning 16? Maybe? Right. Stickers. Love a sticker. And then let's look at these first. This is beautiful. How to prep your brushes. Fill a small bowl with warm water. Soak brush bristles. I've said it. I don't need to repeat it. In the water to remove the wax layer and wipe the excess off on a paper towel. Let's have a look. It's got a little. Love this view. It's got a little thing here. Are we ready? Woo! It gets even fancier. Look at that. Nice. I love things like this. I've got so many things like this from over the years of just stuff. I just can't bring myself to throw away because look how pretty. Okay. Nail art brush set. Oh, yes, you 2009. 09. Oh, no, 19, 29, 26. How many years is that? I don't know. I'm a letters girl. Look at these. Oh, my word. They are stunning. Right, let's get them all out, their bits of stuff. Look at this. Are the handles all the same? Let me check. Yes, I can show you one. Look how beautiful that is. Look. Isn't that stunning? Oh, that's fancy. That's so pretty. What's this do? Oh, it's like a built-in brush stand. That's game changer. That's not rolling off. You don't have to have a brush stand, which I find annoying because they're all in the, you know. It's got a built-in brush stand. That's amazing. Does this do anything? Oh. Oh, it's just a gift that keeps on giving. Shall we snuggle a bit? There we go. Look at this. Okay, no, we need to put them all like this first, and then we can have a look at them properly. Oh, this is amazing. This would be great for, saving space, but also if you're a mobile tech. Oh, come on now. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Right, so we'll go through them. I have to put them like this because why wouldn't you? You animal. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Obsessed. I just can't get over how fancy that is. That's the fanciest looking brush handle, I think. Yeah, I'm just looking at my bajillion brushes. Yeah, this is the fanciest. Okay, so then we go like this and like this. Built-in brush stand. All brushes should have that. That's genius. Okay, so the first one is this. Look at this. That's nice and skinny, isn't it? That's really nice. Do we want to measure it? Should we get a tape measure? I didn't have to get out my chair, otherwise we wouldn't be measuring. If I had to move, don't be silly, but I don't. Oh, it's typically at this end. Let's just measure it from anywhere. This is 7 millimeters. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'd say 7. That's so nice and skinny. Look how skinny. I like that. Okay. This is a cut. Or this is something in my finger. It's not dirt. It's blood. Does that make it any less gross? Not really. Oh, look, and I like this bit here. It's like a little wooden effect. Or is it wood? Feels kind of wooden. That's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we have that one. Then we have this one. That's so cool. Didn't I have a brush years ago? And I was like, oh, it's really tiny. How am I supposed to use it? And everyone in the comments was like, you idiot! The lid is the handle. Then we have this. Oh, I know what this will be nice for. This one. It's quite thick. It needs me to break its back. Sorry, I don't mean to break her back. There we go. And I'll clean them in a sec. That would be good for the way I do marbles. Or for doing, you know, like stuff like this. Petals with strokes. But when I do marbles and I'll do a background colour, then I'll just put patches of some different colours on. And then I'll dip this in isopropyl alcohol. And just pat it on and spread it out. That looks like it would be good for that. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, this is so exciting. They are designed to be displayed by right-handed people. But I'm left-handed, so can you read upside down and back to front? Learn. I've had to learn over the years. Right. Then we have this one. Ooh. Let's give it a crack. Let's give it a crack. What's the crack? Oh, that's interesting. You see the shape of this? Hard to see on camera. You can't tell at all from there. It's like this. So an angle. But then it's also kind of coming like a triangle. The tip is like a triangle. See? That's cool. What's it for? I'm going to find out. Interesting. That must be for something in particular. I wonder if it's for like Frenchies? Like that maybe? Or something? Or some kind of one stroke? We'll figure it out. Then I cannot get over how pretty these brushes are. They're so gorgeous. Oh, like this. Yes. Shall we measure? Wait. 10. Wow. That's a 13, 14. That's 14 millimeters. Or is it 15? Might even be 15. Start it there. Yes, 15. Look at that. There's that. If you don't understand metric, centimetre has 10 millimeters. That longer line is the middle. So 1.5, 15. That was patronising. Didn't mean it to be. Was genuinely trying to be helpful. Okay, that's 15. That's good. That's nice and thin as well. Oh yes, I can feel. I can. Yeah, that's going to be nice for lines. Let's always keep those things. And then, ooh, application. Ah! Well, that's nice and rounded. Let's break it. Crack. I will get the wax out. Don't worry. Oh, that's nice. Nice shape, isn't it? Around here. Really nice shape. A lot of application brushes are straight, but that is nice. That'd be nice for builders or for gel polish, that come in pots or something. Oh, I like that. Oh my goodness. I'm so lucky. Right. Oh, they are so pretty. Have you ever seen a prettier brush set? Have you though? And blue's my favourite colour, so that helps. Right. Oh, in their little case. I don't want to keep them in their case. I want them on display all the time. Let's put them aside for now, because we're going to look at the Sweet Scent plant-based gel polish. This box is big. It goes from here. Let's zoom out. It goes from here to here. Should we measure it? We've got the tape. We've got the tape measure out. Why not? Okay. The box is. Sometimes you can't tell on screen, can you? Or even in pictures and things. Things come and you think it's going to be this big and it's actually this big. So I'll measure it. It is 32 centimeters by. This is what we're doing. By 13. So it's big. It's over a foot. Wait. No, I'm thinking inches. What is a foot again? It's 11 inches, 12 inches. Now's not the time, Joseph. It's happening. It's still over a foot. We're fine. Okay. Anyway, this also has a little tabaroo. Does it say anything on the back? Stuff. Just stuff. So, soak off, LED cured. Oh, the 16.5ml bottles. That's crazy. Standard, the standard bottles for gel polish are 15, aren't they? There's more in these. That's good. Ooh. That was satisfying. This is like matte, but then got shiny bits on it. You see? Pretty box. Okay. Some nice little clip arts. They're cute. So, Nature's Perfume at Your Fingertips. IPRA certified phthalate-free scents. Aromatherapy infusion. Can't smell anything yet, but they have got their lids on. Plant-based formula. Epoxidized soybean oil, resin-based, 100% bio-sourced polymer. That's good. Hypoallergenic certified. HEMA-free. HPMA-free. TPO-free. Excludes top 3 allergy-triggering monomers. 21 non-toxic. 21 high-risk allergens eliminated. I think it's good that brands do that now. Because why were they in there in the first place then? But they've caught on and been like, hey, we don't need this nasty stuff. Let's get rid of it. Or they've found a way around it, which is clever. Carbon-conscious chemistry, renewable new carbon from organic biomass, 0% petroleum, derivatives, non-renewable old carbon, so 0 of that. Mineral-derived pigments, certification-exempt natural colorants, nanomilling technology, self-leveling viscosity for salon-perfect application. Okay, that's quite a good little thing for, if clients are like, hey, what's plant-based? You can go, here you go. Here's this very attractive, cute little pictures to tell you about it. And that, is the same, well, sort of similar to this, with some stuff on some very pretty iridescent paper. That's nice. Okay, we know how to put gel polish on. And then, oh, what's this little guy? Cute. Curious about nail trends? Scan for inspiration and after-sales support. Clever. Should we scan it? Let's scan it. Where's my phone? Here. Let me just check that nothing's going to pop up that I don't want anyone to see. No, we're all good. Scan. Let's see what happens. Focus. Focus. Oh, cool. Trends, tutorials, tips, products, events. Okay, I'll look at that later. Let's get to the stuffs. Okay. Ooh. What's that? Yeah. How do we open? Open. Okay, here we go. This did all come in like sealed. It's just that I took it off. What's this? Ali! Look at that! Will that fit on my drink bottle? Oh my goodness, if it does. That, I don't think that's too fat. Do you want this, Ali? That's just got your name all over it, hasn't it? One of my old clients, now I'm a friend, loves these colours. That's cute. Now I regret saying, do you want it? Because I feel like I need to find something to do with it. Is it for anything to do with anything? Put it around a bottle of polish? Anyway. Right. Okay. How do we get these out? Oh, slide them up. Oh, does this come out? What am I doing? Oh! Oh! Look at this! Look at that. Genius! It lies on its side. It's like the, there's a certain brand cuticle oil that have that. Oh, that's cool. And this 16.5 mils. I like this ribbedy stuff. Oh. Pardon my alarm. Just want you to know. It's, you see? Okay, it's 8:45. Nearly. I plan on not being up here till 5:30 in the morning again. Just thought I'd let you in on that. Right, so these bottles are cool. So you can stand them upright or you can tilt them. Good for, I suppose, when you're using them. But also to show off the colours in a display. Okay, let's get them all out. 2103, 2104, 2303, 2603. These are so cute. They look like little, I don't know, grass things. They look planty. Plants. They look like little plants. Okay. Do I need to anything else in there that we need? I don't think so. That's a nice box, isn't it? Nicely designed box. Very good. Right, let's put it over there. Look at these! They're so cute! They're so cute! I don't think I've had any sort of interesting, like special looking bottles before. Just standard bottles. These are cute. Right, let's put them in number order. Were they already in it? They were. Okay. Says sweet. What did it say? Sweet scented? Sweet scent. Should we sniff them? Let's snuggle. Okay. Let's sniff. Let's look at the colours. These are so cute, these bottles. Oh, how cute is that blue? Oh my goodness. It smells like, I'm not very good at naming smells. Mint? No. Should I be inhaling it? Probably not. It's not got any nasty chemicals in it. We'll be fine. Oh, that definitely smells of some kind of something sort of spa-like. That's a nice colour though. We'll swatch them in a minute. Then we have this one. Oh, look at that. Summer spring, summer, fresh. Yes. Shall I sniff it? That one smells sweet as well. They do smell sweet. Oh. I shouldn't really be sniffing them, should I? If the video just goes and my head just falls on the page, you know what happened. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Green, I'm into my greens. Oh, that's a cute green. Isn't it? Very springy. It's got like it smells like sweet chewing gum to me. Not like Hubba Bubba. Like there's definitely like a spearminty. But it's sweet. Okay, stop sniffing the polish. Am I imagining things or does my head feel a bit weird? Oh, I'm probably imagining things. I like that green though. And then this one, B2603. Oh, that's adorable. Isn't it? That's a really cute pink. That'd be nice for, I know I say this a lot because I'm always after ones like this. Like pink nude background for stuff. Let's sniff it. Oh, that one smells stronger than the others. It smells like a body wash or a shampoo or like a really nice scented bathroom product. That's nice. I know that when you purchase polish, you're not, the smell of it's never really high on your list, but they smell nice. Mind you don't want anything to smell bad, do you? Cute. Very, very, it's like a bright pastel. Is that thing? Like really fresh and crisp looking. Oh, that smells as well. That smells like lavender. That really smells like lavender. I guess that would be the scent that they'd put in the lavender coloured polish. That really smells like lavender. I wonder if they smell once they're on there. Once they're cured. Probably not. And then we have this. Oh, look at this yellow! Oh, that might be the nicest yellow I've seen in a while. That's really cute. Creamy yellow. Really creamy yellow. That's gorgeous. What's it going to smell like? Okay, let's give it a whiff. Give it a whiff. Oh, my word. Oh, that smells good. What is it? It's sweet. It smells like sherbet. It smells like sherbet. Like lemon sherbet. That's what it smells like. Oh, it smells amazing. Okay. Oh, exciting. Right, let's swatch them. The bottles are so cute. Aren't they? Look how cute they are. Like little weird plants. And they smell nice and they rest like this. Shall we swatch them? Let's swatch them. Okay, I have labelled some pops. Did some labels, cut them out with my new scissors. And let's swatcheroo. I put pink, yellow, green, aqua, blue, purple. Put them in that order, as close to rainbow order as you get with non-rainbows. Right, so this is B2603. I still feel weird. I still feel like I need to do this with a bottle, like hold it with my hands, which I normally do. That would take some getting used to. Oh, this pink is so cute. Right, let's do it. Oh, they've got a nice round brush for getting in there. That's nice. Okay. Good opacity. Feels normal. Does it feel a little thicker? Maybe? It feels creamier. Look at that. Plant-based. Look at that coverage. Hello. Let's get in the lamp. Then we have B2901. Oh, this is such a cute colour. Oh, that's what colour I want my bedroom. Actually, Is it the colour my bedroom is? It's not far off. My bedroom is probably a bit paler. But, oh my god, that smells so good. That smells so nice. It does. Smells like sherbet lemon. Look at that for a yellow. Yellows are hard. They're hard to get good on one coat. But look at that. Okay, then we have B2303. This green. These colours are very crisp and fresh. You know, some colours have like an undertone of something or something that makes it not. Do you know what I mean? They're crisp. I think you do. But this sort of doesn't have an undertone of anything. It just is this colour. You know? Does that make sense? I don't know. Feels nice to paint with. Nothing weird. Doesn't feel like I'm painting with a plant. Again, is it levelling out? It feels like it's self-leveling a bit. It's just perfect, like no patches. Okay. And we have the 2104. O being 0. When I say O, we tend to take O for zeros over here. Oh, this is nice. I love this colour. It's like a... What colour is this? Aqua. Like a sort of Tiffany blue or Tiffany green, whatever they call it. But really crisp and fresh. Very fresh. Very fresh. Yes, Joseph, it's fresh. Nice. Is that self-leveling? I think it is, you know. I mean, I guess all gel is going to do that, but this seems to be doing a nice job of it. Because any streaks that I have when applying, they're going away. Righty-ho. Next up is B. That's not a P. It's a number 2. Not that kind of number 2. B2103. This is a very sort of powder blue. Powder blue. Sort of. It's not grey at all. But it has a hint towards... It's waving at greys across the road. But it's not grey. They're just passing... just a passing wave. That's really pretty. I know what that one is. It's duck egg. Duck egg blue, I'd say. Right, then we have B2702. This really cute lavender. Oh, it smells like lavender. Those scents are really nice. Like it just smells like the thing. It doesn't smell like any chemically stuff. It smells like plants. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Oh, let's give them all a full cure. How is everybody? You all okay? All right. I'm okay. Thank you so much for your comments on the last videos. And thank you so much for everyone wishing my mum a speedy recovery. She's doing absolutely nothing to ensure a proper recovery. She's just living her life normally. Just acting like she didn't have surgery on her insides. But that's just kind of who she is, really. She's not one to sit around and do nothing. She did tell me the other day that she sat on the sofa all day and watched The Godfather because she's never seen it before. And that's about all she's done with regards to sitting down and doing nothing and healing. Other than that, she's just cracking on as normal, which, I don't know. I wouldn't mind an excuse to just sit on my ass and watch telly all day. But that doesn't appeal to everyone, I guess. What have you all been up to? Let me know. Keep me up to date with your lives. I like to know. What have I been up to? Can't tell you what I did this weekend. Not because it's confidential, but because I just can't remember. I have no idea. What did I do this weekend? I had planned on binging the new season of Virgin River, but I ended up not, because I was just, I don't know, faffing around with ordering and researching, filming stuff. And then it was like 4 a.m. or something. I thought, I don't want to sit and start binge watching now. I don't want to eat my entire bag of family share Malteser bag at 4 a.m. So I watched one last night. Oh my goodness, I was so tempted to carry on and just watch more. But I thought, isn't there only like 7 episodes or something? Or is it 10? I can't remember. But let's say it's 10. I hope it's 10 and not 7. I really can't remember. But if I do one a night, then it will last me longer. Oh, but I really like binging. I don't know. There's quite a few things I want to watch at the moment. The new Zootropolis 2 is on Disney now. And some other things on there that I wanted to watch. These are so nice to paint with. They don't feel different to normal gels, but they also do at the same time. Like, not so much that's going to affect how you apply them or change anything about how you use them, but they do feel a tiny bit different. I suppose if you're new to gel, then you might not notice it. But yeah, do they feel different? They do feel a little bit creamier. They feel creamier. They're very good opacity, aren't they? Okay. Oh, that's such a cute colour. Now, I'm going to have one last sniff of this. Oh, lavender. Lovely. Cure them. And then I'm going to sniff them when they cure and see what that's about. Look how pretty. So these are the 6 that I have, but they have a whole bunch of others as well. Plant-based ones. I like that idea. And these are so cute. Hand. Because sometimes hand. You know? Popper. Because sometimes hand. We're going to get this catch on. So these are the ones I have. They're so cute. They're so springy. They're very fresh. They're very crisp. That yellow, it didn't even think about crinkling in the lamp. Didn't even know what crinkling in the lamp means. With normal coats, not even thin coats. Look how adorable they are. And I think the fact that they came out of these... Oh, that's far too close. Let's zoom you out. Let's unsnuggle. Okay, get off me. The fact that they came out of these super cute little... Look, it's like an ice cream that's been melted on the floor. Bottles just make me feel like they're even cuter. But that is a really nice palette, isn't it? Love this. And this. I like them all. I love them all. They're all so pretty. Should we do something with them in another video? I'm really impressed with the opacity. They look like syrup gels in a way, but they're completely opaque. I don't know how that is, but it is. They look syrupy, but they're opaque. And they apply lovely. The bottles have got that nice rounded tip. The bottles are stinking adorable. My first funky bottle collection. They're so cute. So now we can have a look at the brushes. Let's put these aside. Oh, look at you all. And there's 16.5 mils. So there's more. So there's 1.5 mils more in these than sort of most gel polish bottles. So let's get our brushes out. Oh, it's so beautiful. You know, everything's so pretty. Just thought I'd smell it. Do you ever smell just random things? Just to, you can see them, you can hear them, you can touch them. You want to smell them. Don't want to taste them. Oh, I was going to see if these smell, wasn't I? After being in the lamp. Where have they gone? I've got some other things on here as well. Hang on. Do these smell after curing? The yellow was the most smelly, in a good way. These two were. No, they don't smell. Didn't think they would after curing, but just wanted to check. So, to prep my brushes, I do not have warm water up here. I do not even have cold water up here. I have orange squash. That won't do, so I'm just going to use some isopropyl alcohol. I do have a brush cleaner, but I think that's more for getting like gels and things out. So this is how I tend to prep all my brushes. Should we snuggle again? Come on then. I was only messing before. Let's turn the flash off. We can see. I just give them a crack, which I've already done. Twist them around in here, splay them a bit. Not in a ruining the brush way, just in an opening it out way. And then just fold this over, this isopropyl on it. Then give it a pull through. Do that a couple of times. And pull through. And then I'll just run this around, give it a twist. Twisteroo. Okay. I tend to do that before I clean my brushes after I use them, but I also do that before I use them anyway. Not just for... right, which one was that? That one. Not just for first time like this. And then we'll do the same. This liner, oh, I like this. I'm looking forward to trying this. I think I'm just going to use them, do some lines and do some bits and bobs. See how they feel. I know I'm going to like this. It's a nice length. It's sort of halfway between crazy long ones, which are sometimes a bit... take a bit of practice to get used to how to manhandle them and get them to do what you want. And a shorter one. That's a good length. Let's get some more of this on here. Twist. Right, I'll go through and do this on all of them. Let's try the application brush. I mean, you can use a brush for whatever you want to use it for. But I'm going to use this for application, so I'm going to decant some of the purple, or the lilac, before I put it back in the bottle. Give a little whiff. I don't encourage sniffing products, but, give them a quick whiff. So let's pick this up with this. I'm going to do a really long nail. Why? I don't know why. That's nice. Brush feels nice. Movement feels nice. Flow feels nice. Happy with that. Actually feels really nice. It's not dragging. Bristles feel nice and soft. Okay. Then we will cure this and I'll do a second coat. Just went to put this down and thought, oh, let me get a brush holder out. Nope. Amazing. This is, and it's not, you look, there's product there. It's not touching my desk. That was satisfying. Didn't need one. Love this. I wasn't going to show you doing the second coat, but I am, because it feels so nice. Sometimes when you use an application brush, you can get streaks. But look at this. Give it a sec. Perfect. Look, there's something about it. Why do they look syrupy, but they're fully opaque? This is lovely to use. Right, cure. Now I want to try this brush. See, normally I put these in the lids. Because that's only short, I can put it in there. It's in there, so I don't lose it when I'm painting. Amazing. Then we're going to take pink. And we're going to... Do you want a pink there? Actually, let's do the pink here. Just some splodges. Here, 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 here. I'm going to take the aqua, or this one, and do this, maybe there, and then the yellow down here. Haven't done a marble like this for yonks, so bear with. Then we need some isopropyl alcohol. Just pop some in here. See? And I'm going to pat this in here. I'm going to just have this next to me just to take up a tiny bit. See, when you touch it, a tiny bit comes off there. And then I'm going to smush. I'm sure this brush is probably for something else. But it's quite, it's soft and quite fat. So I think it'd be great for this. Just smush this. And then the isopropyl will sort of blend it all together. Give it a wipe. Tap. Mix these. Oh, it's like a pink princess galaxy. And then just keep doing this. I'm just sort of patting and smushing. That is it. Pat and a smush. Touch. Because you don't want to go onto the nail with loads of isopropyl on your brush. Because it will just run all down the sides. Smushy smash. Oh, this is looking cute. Can you see it on camera? I think so. So you can go in with more of the colours if you feel like you've done a bit too much isopropyl and they've kind of watered down somewhat. This around here. I should have put some yellow at the top, maybe. Do we think? I'm not going for a particular design or anything. Just want to smush with the brush. Just want some brush smushes. Bring that up a bit. Let's trail that up into there. Touch. Smush. Cute. Should I put some yellow at the top? Get rid of that straight line. We don't want a straight line in our smushiness. Let's put a tiny bit of yellow up here. Bit there. Bit there. Bit there. It's like a pastel galaxy. See that? I haven't got enough isopropyl on my brush. This is, you want it to sort of spread it out. It's going to bloom it, is what it's going to do. Oh, what was that? Scared the bejesus out of me. Can bring this around down here a bit. Okay. Smooth things out. Patty pat. What are you? Air bubble. Get out of it. Look at that. Let's just smush these a bit. Because sometimes it will all pool in the corners. Just where, you know, the isopropyl is naturally heading towards the corners. Bit of fluff. And just a little bit more here. Make it all wishy-washy. Oh, that's so cute. Can you see? Right, I'm going to cure that. I've added the colours again in the same place just to do a second coat, only because they're very pale colours and I want it to show up on camera. It shows up fine in real life, but sometimes you need to give a bit more oomph for camera to pick it up. So I'm going to do the same. And cure. Just pop this off, cleaned my brush, and there's my little thingy. And then ta-da! Oh, come on. How is that not so cute and adorable and kind of cool at the same time? I thought I'd matte it so you can see it better. That lumpy bumpy bit is where I just let the polish pool there and didn't realise, didn't sort of smooth it out before curing. But look how pretty! Same there. Just make sure before you cure that if any's pooled in areas, that you pat it flat and spread it out a bit. But look how cute that is. It's like an ethereal, needs dots and stars. So we can use this brush, this short one, put the little thing in here so we don't lose it. In you go. Oh, actually, don't go in that I can't get you out. Oh dear. I'll push it. I'll worry about that in a minute. I'll worry about that when we get to it. I'm just going to take some white gel paint. This is the Glam one. And we'll do some dots and stars. These brushes, you can feel that they're soft bristles. They feel soft. You know? Nice and flexible. Right, let's do dot. Or should I have made this a marble thing? Dot. No, dots and stars. Come on now. Dot. Dot. And a dot. And then we'll have lots of other little dots in places. Sometimes you can dot with brushes depending on... Oh, I've got a bit of gel there. Go away. Depending on, you see how beads work their way up brushes. It's like that with all brushes. You just have to quickly get your dots on. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. Now let's wipe some off here and do our stars. Nice brush. Nice, nice, nice. Nice and thin. And obviously if you put more pressure down, you'd get thicker lines. But we want some nice thin lines for our stars. This is so cute. I think this dot's a bit too big. Might need to do something about that before I cure it. Pull this out. And this is dries tack free, so we won't need to top. Oh, yes. Oh, should I shiny everything? That pastel, that marble is so nice, isn't it? Those colours. Do we need a moon? Should we do a little moon? Where am I going to put the moon now? Should I make it here? Make it part of this dot? Just a small one? Just a small one. Should maybe have flash cured everything in case I mess this up. Too late. See? And then just fatten the middle. Like this. My moons could do with a bit of practice, but that's okay. Just a little slither of a moon. Start with a very thin slither of the moon, because as you correct the shape, it's going to get fatter. Okay, let's cure. I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. I'm labeling them so that I can see them without having to take the lids off. Or you could just store them like this. But I'm putting little labels on them because I like to label things. Yay! I've called this one the triangle. Thick petal, because it's similar-ish to another brush I've got that's called a petal, so I'll know what that means. Long liner, application, and short liner. Is that not quite satisfying? Yes. Yes, it is. The answer is this is this one. So we use the thick petal and the short liner. Love this. It's like a dream, isn't it? That definitely doesn't fit my thumb. It's like a pleasant dream. How nice do those colours look together? Super cute. And look how nice and thin those lines are from the brush. Wispy. Wispy. Okay, so to try the other brush, which is the long liner, which is this one. How do I know it's this one? They all look the same because I've labelled them. Oh, pop this in here. Is that wise? Because they do get narrower towards the end. I think we're okay. As for the triangle, I Googleized and it said it's good for doing petals with acrylic, which I don't do. Look how cute it looks like this. It's like its trousers have fallen off. But also for one stroke, which I've never been able to master that or even attempt it. So we'll figure something out for that. We're going to try the long striper. Is that all dried up? No. Oh, here we go. So I painted this with, this is called Midnight Mocha. Yes. From Madame Glam. And we're going to, just because I wanted to be able to see it clearly, although we can see the white quite clear on here, but this one we'd be able to see even more. I'm going to chuck the whole thing in there, wipe some off, and then what I always do is just load the brush. So which I'm twisting, you see, I'm twisting just to load the brush, twist and pull, maybe a bit more because it's the first go. And let's see how we do. Should I try and just draw a line down the whole thing? Okay. Nice. Bends nicely. Yes. This is my new favourite long liner brush. Nice. I should have done it down the light line because the light line is distracting. However, it is demonstrating the straightness of my line. Oh, that's nice. Let's do another one. This is how I used to practice line work. So I do 2 lines close together. And as you can see, they're not perfect. They're closer together at the top than they are the bottom. But then I would try and get one in between them. I don't know how this is going to happen. So I'm going to need lighter pressure. Very light pressure. Oh, that's too thick. I'm running out of product. I can't see because of the shine on the nail. And then get a line inside it. See? To practice lines, it's like a barcode. This is nice. Let's do some more. Just this is fun to play with. Should I do some in other directions? I don't just trying the brush. Let's do some like this. Let's see. Oh, I pressed down wonky there. Let's make it thicker. Let's do a thick one. So more pressure so the bristles splay out a bit. But we always want here, for example, we want this to join parallel there and not wisp off. Same at the end here. Make sure it ends. Oh, dang it. Let's just make it thicker. Oh, now it's getting wider, Joseph. That's okay. We'll just widen it there as well. And again here. See this bit here? There. Not neat. Things like that make a difference. Bit neater. Not perfect, but better. Let's just do loads of thin lines down here. I'm anchoring my pinky. Oh, this brush is nice. Look how thin you can get these lines. Woo! That is thin. That is thin. Look. Isn't that cool? Now what? Why do I feel like this looks like Guinness? Looks like the harp on some Guinness. Let's just do some more thin lines. Right. That's not thin. That's going to be thick. There we go. Well, this is really nice to do lines with. So when I'm doing this really thin one, I'm not putting any pressure down whatsoever. The brush is touching the nail and that is it. And as I pull, I'm not pressing down at all. That's not parallel to the other one, but that's okay. Let's do some this way. Oh, this brush is nice. And it does a lot of the work for you. You're just guiding it. You're not pulling the tip from there to there. You're almost letting the brush just do its thing. Lay down on it. Lay your hands on me. But don't. Okay, I'm a germaphobe. Don't touch me. Right, okay, safe to say, happy with the lines from this brush. These super thin ones at the top, love them. I want to do some more. Skinny. Oh, my finger's in the way. Okay, where can I put my pinky? Over here, not here. Over here, get out of the way. But you definitely want to anchor it. Don't start rushing, you'll mess things up. Okay, I'm making a bit of a bodge job of these now. I'm getting a bit excited. But that's good for lines. Should I see if I can get one in between there? In between there and there. And there and there. Just kidding. I can't. I wouldn't even try. Would I? No. Horizontal lines. I'm rubbish at horizontal lines. Start there and you think, yeah. Horizontal. But it's going up. So do I need to make sure that when I do this, I'm thinking come down a bit, but I'm not actually making my hand come down a bit. I'm just thinking it. So the message gets sent that way, you know? And then start from here. Is that level? Not sure. Always check when you do your lines that when you come off this side, nice and even all the way to the end. Here and off. Okay. So this, love, 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 love. Let's clean it. This is how I'm going to clean it. Just going to put in here, wipe, but twist at the same time. Wipe, and I'm twisting. Twist and pull. Because it's only a very skinny brush, that's going to go through it. But if it's thick, you're going to want to splay the bristles out a bit. You know? And then we can put its little... Did I push you in too far? Can I get you out with my new scissors? Yes. Okay, maybe I won't put them in the lid when I use them. I'll just pop them aside. Oh, stay down, label. Stay down. I'm in love with these. Look, they're like pearlescent. Look at this. Ooh, my labels aren't staying out. I think it's because I got my fingerprints all over them. Took away some of this sticky. That's okay. We can always make more. So the long liner brush, love it. The little brush, the petal brush, the application brush. Love them. That's so cute. And the polishes, let's get those again. Stinking adorable. Aren't they? This was such a good thing, you know, pack to get. These are so adorable. I love them so much. I love this ribbedy. You can hear. Can you hear? Anyway. So that's those. I will leave all details for this stuff, these goodies, in the description, along with a link and a discount code. If you want to use the discount code, use the link. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you to MelodySusie for sending me this gorgeous stuff in gorgeous boxes with gorgeous pouches. I can't keep these hidden. These have to stay on display. I want to look at them every day. But fantastic for if you are on the go, if you're a mobile tech. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Did you have a nice time? Did you have a nice time? Like, hype, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye.